Let's look at review in Japan. How is it different from review in the United States? What are the challenges? What are the benefits of doing review in Japan? You've done reviews across North America, from coast to coast in the United States, from Los Angeles to Washington, D.C., and you've been in Japan for a couple of years now, working on a number of different cases and have had the chance to review and manage teams across multiple continents. Tell us a little bit about that experience working in Japan.
The challenges of conducting a review in Japan are numerous. I think the main benefit, I think, to running a review in Japan is about cost management. I mean, it is much less expensive to find somebody to who can read Japanese and who has at least a basic understanding of English in Japan than it is to find somebody that's fluent in Japanese that can read documents in Japanese and provide analysis in America. I don't know that there are many other advantages to conducting the review in Japan. Well, certainly there can be data security reasons why you want to do that. For example, if the documents for jurisdictional reasons can't be brought into the United States, or if there's concerns about the data being taken to a different country, and there being potential for it to be leaked, or things of that nature. There's certainly reasons why a company may insist on conducting the review be conducted within Japan that don't have to do with review quality. But purely from the perspective of, am I getting the best bang for the buck in terms of accuracy and uniformity and finding the documents that I need to conduct the litigation in an effective manner? Other than cost, I don't think there are many advantages to doing the review in Japan, for the simple fact that most reviewers in Japan do not have the same type of legal exposure to American law that they do in the United States. In the United States, even paralegals who generally conduct some work in the United States have legal experience and exposure to American law, whether it's by working in a law office or doing legal translations, or simply having experience with many other types of American litigation. They understand what discovery is. They understand the basic ideas of legal privilege, and they understand, for example, American attitudes about antitrust. It can be a major challenge conducting a review in Japan when you don't have those same types of basic shared understanding about the American system of law on your team. For example, the first time I conducted an antitrust review in Japan, on a very basic level, we had to begin by having a discussion about what exactly is antitrust, what exactly is not okay within the American system of antitrust, and how should the reviewers think about different instructions that they receive. For example, in Japan, it can be fairly normal for competitors to go out for drinks. It can be fairly normal for them to discuss business matters over drinks. And this is a fairly accepted part of Japanese business culture traditionally. And many reviewers in Japan may come in with those types of same biases and understandings about antitrust law that you won't encounter among a team in the United States. And so you have to begin on a much more basic level when conducting a review in Japan than you do in the United States. Also, it can be challenging because the level of English proficiency that the average reviewer in Japan has is not as good as you would hope. The industry standard for what level of English proficiency is required to do review work in Japan is based on a standardized test called TOEIC in Japan, and or some other types of English assessment tests are also available, which companies may rely on. But those types of standardized English tests often do not provide a level of comfort with English that can make the person feel confident in how they understand something as linguistically complex as a explanation of types of documents that they need to find in an antitrust case or a consumer protection case or FDIC case. This type of English is significantly more complicated and than what these tests tend to assume is going to be needed, and can provide a challenge for the product manager in making sure that the team has the right understanding of the instructions that's before them. For example, generally speaking, when I conduct a review in Japan, I conduct a thorough summary of the training that the reviewers have received in Japanese, and going over the same documents in Japanese. And I also insist on the protocol, the instructions, to be translated into Japanese, because otherwise the linguistic challenge of the English aspect can be overwhelming for the reviewers. And that's simply something that you don't need to worry about if you're conducting the review in America.